What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hat Talk Live. It is Thursday night, May the 1st, and we are live. Welcome in. I see a great crowd of people in here joined in tonight. Let's get this show started. We got K Dizzle in the house. He's putting up the finger. There you go. We the ones 100. Isaac in the house. Welcome in, Isaac. Krista Wilson in the house, putting up the fingers as well. Red Hammock all the way from Australia watching. It was at 7 o'clock in the morning over there on was it Friday morning on in Australia over there. Charisma's in here, another great moderator. Crazy Hawk, one of my other great moderators in here. Appreciate him. Joshua said he was about to cry because he thought the show was canceled. Why would you think that? We're here every Thursday night. Petey Benda in the house putting up the fingers. So everybody in here. Rock, Jamie, what's up, man? What's going on? I almost missed his. Keith Keller, let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. So welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. Oh, Ninja, all the way from Vietnam watching too. Worldwide Hat Talk Live, watching from all over, and even close by Santiago Yo-Yo watching all the right next door, just about. So Friday, 11 a.m. in Australia, Red Hammock is watching. So appreciate you watching on your Friday morning. So welcome in, everybody. Thursday night, welcome in. Let's get down to it. Let's talk about some stuff. I ran a poll in my Instagram story, and just to see what you guys thought about last month. And we had Bouncy, Yo Quiero, Swallow, and Cray Cray as the four contenders for the drop of the month for April. And kind of a little bit surprised. It was very close between three hats. Cray Cray, Swallow, and Yo Quiero were percentage points away from each other. Bouncy was only 18% in last. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Cray Cray was the winner of the month of April, narrowly edging out narrowly edging out Yo Quiero, and then Swallow in third place. So that is your hat of the month for April is Cray Cray, which, it was a great hat. I personally thought Swallow might have been the better hat of the month for myself, but I do understand the people who did like the crawfish hat. So that was my take on that, but appreciate you guys participating in the voting, and we'll see what the month of May brings. We're a third of the way through the year. There's been 17 Friday drops so far. Tomorrow will be the 18th Friday drop of the year. So how do you feel so far about this year? I want you guys to think about that a little bit as we get into the show tonight. Tonight might have a little bit of a different feel about some things. Like there's some things I want to touch on in a little bit, but we'll talk about some stuff. But think about that. 17, 18 drops into the year. I want to get you guys honest takes tonight, what you feel about this year so far. So let's keep that in mind. Last Saturday, Goorin did a collab with a band that I honestly had never fucking heard of. I'll say it right out. And I ran a poll in my Goorin Bros fans Facebook group, and it seemed like I was not in the minority, as over 30 people who voted. There was 2 people who voted yes. 33, 32 people also voted nope, never fucking heard of Flatland Cavalry. No disrespect to Flatland Cavalry. Just kind of like I wasn't sure, like I don't know, I didn't feel where this was, I don't know, I want to say necessary. There's so many things I want to say. I also feel like the promotion for this, like if you're going to do something like this, maybe give us like more than 2 days to warm up to the band. Like maybe do some like promotional stuff leading up throughout a week maybe, and just, like, oh, maybe you get into the music by Saturday and then like, oh, you know what? I actually dig this and, whatever. I'm not a big country fan to begin with, so maybe I'm not the sample audience for this. But as Joshua says, that's pretty funny. He goes, I just found out it's a band collab right now. So yeah, so I don't know. I guess necessary. Was this necessary? Was this anything that, was it benefit to Goorin or was it more benefit to the band? That's what I want to say. Like, I don't know. It's like kind of like play to your strengths and like collab with things that are on your level, I feel is more the thing. So yeah, that was interesting. And then this week with the Pittsburgh Penguins stuff, and and then Jilly, I'll take her comment before I get into this part. Promotion is lacking. I agree. Um, the Pittsburgh Penguins collab. Again, I'm like, I'm gonna go back to it. Like, does anybody give a fuck? Because I'll tell you the honest. This is what I honestly feel. In 2022, when that Geno hat dropped, the only reason anybody cared about the Geno hat was because it was limited and the resellers could fucking get it and then resell it for a profit. There were Genos going for like $300-400 on eBay. So I don't know. I mean, it's weird. Like, you're isolating it just to one team. Like, you're only focused on Pittsburgh Penguin fans. What about all the other NHL team fans? Like, are you gonna, just focus on just Pittsburgh Penguin fans? What it's like, why? It's like, and overpriced too. Like, okay, $87 for basically a core trucker hat because it's collabed with the Pittsburgh Penguins. And it's cool. That's great. If it's, there's $37 going to a charity, I'm all for that. But I'd rather have the $37 come out of the price of the hat and not be tacked on to the original price of the hat being a $50 hat. And now it's an $87 hat because we got to donate $37 to a charity. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think on that. Joshua's friend is a big hockey fan, hates the Penguins. Okay, so obviously he's not going to buy any of these. Angie saying the K-pop collabs can start anytime now. I know, if we're just going to like collab, I mean, like, we might as well hit like everybody's niche audience, like just whatever they want to do. They were not, I will correct you, Santiago. They were not NFL collab. There was no mention of that. In fact, I'll even say I was told not to even mention anything. That's why whenever I mentioned those, it was always tailgate. So there is no affiliation with anything. I will say that, just like I'll talk about later tonight when I talk about some possible, I don't even know what I'm going to say yet, but there's some other themed hats for other kind of things going on, and I will mention those later on. So Hunter always has good stuff. Just like something that would have been better to do 5 years ago. His first comment was, it's been like 3 years since they last made the playoffs too. So they're not even like, I mean, I can't sit here and shit on the Penguins all day, but I ain't going to do that. But I wanted to offer some constructive criticism, I guess, on this stuff, because I see like what people are reacting to. And this is just something that's just falling flat. It's just, it definitely goes in the category of who gives a fuck. I think what I said originally was the part that hit with this was the Geno hat was super limited. The resellers stocked up, they made their killing, and the company kind of got thinking like, oh, wow, they really love these Pittsburgh Penguin hats. That wasn't the case. What it was resellers who like to make money. That's what it was. So, and I know the resellers they hate when I talk about that, but it is what it is. Anyway, it's like one thing after another here tonight. Like, I'm going to try and get this all out of the way. Last Friday's drop, Bouncy. I mean, this one's for the other list for me. I'm starting this off. I know this is a different night. Like, it really is. Like, I've been going through some shit too. Like, but like, this is just my attitude tonight. Like, I'm not that I dislike corgis. I don't have a corgi or anything, but the corgi shot like straight up the butthole on this patch, little bit interesting choice. Like, I didn't really need the rear view. Like, is the corgi twerking on this patch. I'm confused in so many ways. I'm confused. Let me say the good things about this. Let me say the good things about this hat. I do kind of like the tennis ball theme material. If there's anybody out there who was a tennis fan, and especially Corgi fans, they probably would have liked this. The tennis net behind the dog, bouncy. It pretty much like, I mean, the brim is kind of nice. It's got like a nice, like kind of jersey type material underneath, white mesh in the back, blue snap in the back, um, white. I know a lot of people bitch about the white sweatband sometimes too. So I know that that's not a favorite of some people, but this is like a nice soft, sweatband. Um, I just, it's the shot of the dog's rear is really like what threw me on this one. It was just like, yeah, I can't do that. I just is not something that resonates with me at all. But if you were a tennis fan out there, I hope that you got it. If you're a Corgi fan, again, I hope you got it. I'm going to give away one of these later on in the show. I contemplated giving away two tonight, but I'm actually I got to save it for the shows at the beginning of next year. So I'm already thinking about those. So, and we know if you've been watching, we've got at least two already locked into that other list already. And this one I think is going to solidify one of those spots. So I will give one of those away tonight to one lucky winner on the show tonight. Let me get back to some of your comments. Um, Santiago said, my wife said pickleball too, but it's really tennis. Cheeto, who's been here since day one, Cheeto, he says shits plus shits. Jamie with the 3 shit emojis on that one. Ninja said it had so much potential to be a great hat. No, I can't say that. Red Rocket was a phenomenal hat. Red Rocket, look, red rockets or dog buttholes, there's absolutely a difference. I'll stare all day at dog wieners on hats. There's a difference. There is a difference, Santiago. Let's see who else in here. Jonah says he likes the fuzz, but it's a hard one to wear. Red Hammock says he has not purchased any drops in April. He almost caved for Cray Cray though. Santiago says, give this one to my dog. My dogs would play with it. They would play with it. Charisma says he thinks it's funny, but he would not wear it. So again, it's kind of a theme tennis. Like it's kind of hyper focused on dog hats are always tough. It's like, if you don't have that particular dog breed and you don't resonate with it or like love that dog breed, it's kind of something that you're kind of like out. Like I'm like, I don't need a Corgi hat. Like I don't play tennis I will play tennis. Casually and everything, but I'm not like a huge ultra of tennis fan or anything. So that's that. All right. Hopefully it's going to improve from here on out. Actually, I might have a little bit more bitching to do, but we'll see. If you're watching on Instagram, I strongly encourage you to come on over to watch on YouTube. So come on over and watch on YouTube because I am not responding to any of the questions in the chat on Instagram. So come on over, watch on YouTube. And also while you're at it, make sure you smash that like button and also click that subscribe and make sure you are subscribed to Hat Talk Live because in a few moments, I might be doing a giveaway here. And if you're not subscribed, you're not getting shit. Skins, great capsule. I'll say, all right, let's do some good stuff now. Great capsule. I think all 4 of these hats are very, very nice. Nonstop, tough, menace, and what was Dagger? All 4 of these are great hats. Very, very nicely done with that snake skin on there. The red one is, or Dagger is what it is. I'm sorry. Yeah, did I say that? Dagger. That's the nicest one to me. And the red one is definitely the fire hat of this bunch here. Definitely nice collection. They've done some snake skins in the past. Grasshopper was a Friday drop. Green. They did Banger in July of 22. That was kind of looked a little bit like Nonstop, a little different, but yeah. So skins. Another thing going on today, they posted up on their Instagram a contest where you and a guest could be flown to San Francisco, put up in a hotel, and get a tattoo by Blackheart Tattoo. Yeah, black heart tattoo. And you're going to be filmed and photographed for the ride. So dress cool. Contest ends Saturday, May 4th at midnight. Winner announced on Monday, May 6th. So I had an idea. Actually, the wife did. I got to give credit where it's due. The wife had an idea. I kind of had like something. I was like, what can I do for this? But then she came up with the perfect solution. So shout out to the wife. She helps out. So I'm going to give away. I'm going to do a giveaway. Your choice of one of the horseplay hats. You can choose power, work, or beat. Those are your choices. One of those three. You can choose one of these three. What I want you to do right now, and you're going to send me the screenshot proving to me that you did this, is I want you to go on to that Instagram post that's on Goorin Bros Instagram page right now. And I want you to comment at Jilly Girl. I want you to tag at Jilly in the comments right now, and then send me a screenshot that you did it. And then I'm going to get you on the raffle wheel for a horseplay hat. Let's go. You got a couple minutes. Let's go. And you do have to take Jilly if you win. So that's the other thing. And Jilly's a ton of fun. So you're not going to be missing out on anything. So definitely, you'll be definitely having a good time. So go on there, send me the screenshot that you commented at Jilly Girl, tag her in that post. Make sure you follow Goorin Bros Black Heart Tattoo and also like the post so you officially get entered into the contest. And let's get somebody from the Hat Talk Army to win this shit. That's what I want. I want one of you guys to win this. I will await your messages. You got to tag Jilly Girl. Somebody put Jilly. Jilly, tag your Instagram, put it in the chat so everybody knows what to do. She did not know. And by the way, Jilly did not know that I was doing this tonight either. This is a surprise for her. So send me those screenshots. Once we get a few of those, I will give away a horseplay hat. So let me do it. I will get it for everybody. It's Jilly.girl. That's what you got to comment. At Jilly.girl. Tag her in the post and do all the other stuff that it requires. And then send me a screenshot. And also make sure you send me that screenshot showing you're subscribed to Hat Talk Live. And then we'll give you a chance to win a horseplay hat. So this will be fun, right? Oh, I can't wait. No, Isaac, Isaac, you did it wrong, man. Isaac, you did it wrong. Did not follow the instructions. Got some new watchers. Appreciate you guys watching in here tonight. This is funny. This is funny. I love it. Crazy Hawk and Geo both tagged. That would be an interesting trip. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. I'm just getting all your guys in here. Cheeto and Jilly, that would be a good pairing. That would be a good couple of people going to the event. Love to see it. Would love to see it. I'll give you guys another minute. Crazy Hawk says if she wins, she has to get a tattoo of a peach on her peach. That would be a good content. That would be good content. All right, let me get the rest of you guys. There's tons of people entering this because everybody's got a chance here. Let's go to the last few people here. Lots of people entering this one. Appreciate you guys following instructions on this one. There you go, Isaac. There you go. There you go. Appreciate all 29 million of you in here watching tonight. Hunter and Jilly, that would be a great one to see. Got you, Jonah. All right. All right, it's calming down. I think we're good. All right. I think we're good. Charisma, Krista, Melvin, Gio, Crazy Hawk, Keith, Cheeto, Joshua, Nick, Jonah, Isaac, and Hunter. We'll give you like 10 more seconds just for a stray to come in and just make sure. Let me even make sure nobody came into the. Let me just make sure nobody else got in here. Got charisma. All right. Good. All right. Yup, Pedro. Did I not see you? I might have missed you. I did get you. Hold on. Let me, it might have not went through. Got you. Got you, Petey Benda. Sorry about that. All right. That's it. Let's do a little drawing. So we're going to do an early raffle tonight. Let me randomize this wheel. Again, this is for 1 of 3 from Horseplay. Appreciate you guys following the instructions on that one. When I get the spin, spin, spin. Oh, you are late, Joseph Anderson. You're missing the first giveaway of the night. We just did something real fun. When I get the spin, spin, spin from the Vanna, we will spin this wheel. I'll give it a funky spin, another spin. Somebody just entered in. I feel bad. Let me see who did this. Nope, nothing. All right, never mind. It's just the wife sending me something. Okay. All right. Spin, 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 as the wife says. There we go. Where it stops, no one knows. We will give away 1 of 3 Horseplay hats. Surprises on Hat Talk Live. Surprise. And it's going to be Nick. Nick, did you just win something, though? Hold up. Because I do remember just sending you something out. I might have to do a DQ on something here. Hold on one moment. Nick, you just won on. Oh, no, wait. No, you are eligible. Yes, you are eligible. Never mind. Nick, congratulations. You are the winner. He just won on 327. So he just got eligibility again on 427. So there you go. Congratulations to Nick. I don't know where I'm sending. I'm not sending it to Vietnam, though. So you hope you got an address in the United States still, because I don't ship to Vietnam. So there you go, Ninja. Congratulations. You are the winner of 1 of 3. Let me know in my DMs and let me know where to send it, and I will send that out to you. Nick has been very lucky on this show. Very lucky. And I will give away still 1 of these bouncy hats. I'm tempted to give away both, but I will give away 1. So there you go. Josh, it's not that easy to win on Hat Talk Live. You experienced the luck the first night. You're starting to see you got beginner's luck. It's not that easy. You're not going to win every single night. So I appreciate you watching, but it's not a show where you're going to win every week. It's just not that thing here. So again, I appreciate the people out there that aren't just watching just to win something. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you enjoy the content. So Red Hammock says, is it me or is this year's capsules smashing the Friday drop so far? What capsules is what I want to say. Because that's another topic that I can go on about. And I know I've already been here for a half hour and I haven't even fucking touched most of the stuff that I want to talk about tonight. But another thing that I can talk about, and I've done it on the wrap up show already, is this thinking of we're doing a soft drop of the capsules. We don't do any promotion for the capsules. All of a sudden, poof, capsule is up on a fucking Tuesday. Here's Neon Noir. Here's skins on a random Wednesday. I absolutely fucking hate that. That sucks to me. There used to be such hype and anticipation for all of the capsules. And I just, to not even promote and to do like, okay, we're going to throw them up on the website. We'll wait till somebody notices and then we'll just put them right there in the core section with everything else. And then we'll do a hard launch and we'll be like, oh, introducing Neon Noir. Okay, well, yeah, but they've been on the fucking website for 3 weeks already. I don't understand that at all. That is a disconnect, and I don't know what is going on with that. I have talked about it with somebody. I won't say what their opinion was because that's for them to say. But capsules used to be a big deal. And I feel like it's kind of something that's being missed. It's definitely something, in my opinion, that's being missed. And this is my opinion. And fuck, a capsule like Neon Noir would have done huge noise. It would have made huge noise back in 2022, 2023. Now it's just like, oh, they're there. And when you treat it like that, when the company treats it like that, how do you guys receive it? So I think that anticipation being built for things is definitely something that's being missed. I think anticipation for Friday drops is something besides my show and besides them popping up maybe like a random post. There's no real promotion. I feel like there's no build to the anticipation. I feel like people need to be invested in the build up. And I feel like they used to do this. They used to do a build up where it was like, start the tease on Monday, like, it's not this. Or like there's one I remember was like, oh, it's not a duck or whatever, it's a duck, like just something to get you, to whet your appetite for the Friday drop. And it just doesn't seem to be there anymore. Like, I don't know why. I don't know. Is it not necessary? Am I wrong? I don't think so. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of you that are in here watching tonight that are anticipating me showing a sneak peek. I mean, I think that that's something that would be, something that you guys would like. I guess my wife is saying tons of good things, and I tend to try not to spotlight her too much in here, but capsules used to drop 3 p.m. on a Sunday. There used to be so much excitement for them, and leading to the drop date, everyone was excited. It's not the same anymore. And capsules shouldn't be dropped anywhere, but Goorin retailers shouldn't have them first. Yes, we've talked about that. And they, in fairness to Goorin, they have cleaned that part of it up this year. Most of the capsules that they've dropped this year have shown up on Goorin first. They haven't shown up on Buckle first, or DTLR. They so, but anyway, I feel like I could go all night on these things. You might want to join the loyalty tier because me and Charisma will touch more on this stuff in depth after on the wrap-up show tonight. So definitely tune in. I think we got a good wrap-up show, right, Charisma? Allegiance dropped on a Sunday. Okay. Neon Noir. All right. Neon Noir, I love. Now let me. I got to get into some positivity here too. I feel like this is just turning into one of those shows that's just not. It's just not like But hey, I got to be honest, right? I've got to deliver the hard truth sometimes, and sometimes the truth fucking hurts. Neon Noir is fire, though. Neon Noir is fire. And if you haven't seen yet, I am actually going to be giving away this entire capsule on my Instagram. You can look at my reel and get the instructions on how you can enter. I'm looking at you right there watching on your 80-inch TV, how you can enter to win an entire Neon Noir capsule. I'm going to give away all four of these fantastic looking hats. This is my capsule of the year as of right now, and I don't normally say shit like that, but it is. I've loved Noir. I love the first version of Noir. I love Drip. This is merging both of those capsules. The first time I saw this, I loved it. I still love it. I love it even more in hand. Hip, Puffin, that might be my favorite. The way that the little circle puffs of the backwoods smoke, right, Gio? It looks like backwoods kind of puffs going, a little smoking right there. Puffing with that return of that patch from a Friday drop in 2023. Jack making its return from the Casino capsule. Casino capsule dropped in November of 2022. Give you all that history. I'm wearing that one tonight. Drip also making its return from the Drip capsule, which was from March of 2023. And I don't recall Hip. I think Hip is a new patch. The Hippo. I believe that this is a newer patch with that red trim around the patch. All these are fire. Strongly encourage. Definitely trying to win them on my Instagram. All you got to do is get a subscriber to YouTube and make sure you're subscribed. And also try, definitely grab one. You can grab one of these. These are available Goorin World app and Goorin.com as well. So all four great, fantastic hats. Neon Noir, my so far capsule of the year. 2C6 is close, but yes, Neon Noir. We'll get back to one comment on here. Red Hammock. Capsules do just show up. What I meant was like the capsule hats in general, 2C6, Horseplay, Neon Noir. Yes, they do just show up out of nowhere. Krista Wilson bought Hip the Hippo today. Rock is watching on the 85-inch, and he's also saying backwoods. So yeah, Hip is new, as Angie is confirming. Thank you, Angie. I know you are like the encyclopedia, even though my brain is not perfect after the past couple of years, but Cheeto's always got good comments. Let me read his comment. Too many hats. We are loyal to Hat Talk Live, but Goorin always strange company with good products, but a rare company. I'll leave that one alone. Stick and Leaf camo available now. Horseplay, as I just gave one away, those are available now. I'm going to go through this quick because we've already killed a lot of time, and I do want to get to wrap up show tonight. Let me know how we're doing on likes tonight. Appreciate my moderators out there doing such a great job as well tonight. Thank you guys. All my moderators out there. Appreciate you guys doing your hard work. Wild Heart, Rodeo 2. These are available now as well. Couple from Flora Fauna. Only Hungry and Hyper remain. Sucker and Busy are both sold out. So grab those two. You can find them on Buckle, though. I believe a couple of those are on Buckle. Core Canvas, those are available. Goorin World app, Goorin.com. 6 great styles of those. Also 6 great styles of Great Escape. Nice satiny material, nice summery animals. Those are available. Goorin World app, Goorin.com. Salty Rim, buzzed, hammered over it, and hung over. I've said this many times already on this show. Great summer party hats, bachelorette parties, picnics, drinking with the boys, the hungover fucking mornings in AC, right, Jamie? After some wet willies, that these are the hats to be rocking this summer. Lightweight, light cottony material, great for the summertime. Grab one of those for this summer. Chromo Wave, 6 styles on those. Buckle has a bunch of great stuff, and they just added a few more things. Spooky Bones popped up on Buckle, I saw today. So I guess Spooky Bones making a return on Buckle. The goat hat with the inspiration by a favorite player that we all know. OG, it says a Buckle exclusive on this OG with the black with the gray brim. And then that whited out Chromo Wave Panther. Those are all available on Buckle. Link is in my link tree if you're interested in any of those. DTLR hasn't really dropped anything new recently. but still great stuff going over on DTLR. They do have some stuff on sale, so check them out. Link is in my link tree for them. JD Sports and Finish Line, as I always mention, they do have some hats on sale, $20 to $30. They do have some new stuff. They have the stick and leaf camo. They do have the goat hat with those, certain colorway that we all come to know and love. And they did drop some of these. I'll say that looks like a diamondback snake. And if I'm not mistaken, that does look like a marlin. If you know what I'm saying, these are available, JD Sports and Finish Line. More of these are floating around in other places too. But very, very nice for those fans of the summer pastime, as I would say. Those summer pastime fans out there. Is that vague enough? We'll see. Spooky Bones is still not sold out on Goorin website. Red Hammock is saying, I didn't think it was, but it's okay. It's on Buckle too, so you can get it either place. Laugh Until You Cry Later, Shoe Palace. This is available there. And also don't forget about Don't Play Poke the Bear. That is also available on Shoe Palace, and it's also available on Culture Kings. New colorways of 9060s that are available on JD Sports and Finish Line. You can grab these 4 different colorways available on JD Sports and Finish Line. Link is in my link tree for that. And also Foot Locker has some new exclusive colorways. You can find all 6 of these colorways on Foot Locker and also on New Balance. They have some of that hairy, like that pubic hair suede that Jilly likes so much on the 9060s. Those are available on New Balance. So you can grab those 6 colorways on New Balance. Tons of different colorways of the most comfortable, stylish sneaker in the game today. 9060 Nation going strong with the Hat Talk Army. Lots of great colorways of the 9060s. Make sure you grab yourself a pair for walking around this summer. The Black Cat 9060s have been restocking almost daily. I get alerts almost every day. And the Black Cats are floating around. So if you are interested in these, stay tuned to my story. I'll try and post up when I see them restocked. I couldn't find anywhere before the live tonight that still had them. A couple sizes were on Foot Locker, but maybe Champs might have some too. Look around. You might be able to seek out your pair if you're still looking for the Black Cat 9060s. As far as SB Dunks, if anybody gives a fuck about Dunks still, I don't know. I mean, this is a cool colorway actually, but Dunks are kind of in the deadish zone right now. Shout out to my buddy Doug, who actually hit these at a local sneaker shop today. Or a local skate sneaker shop. So he actually picked these up in person, but these are dropping on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. CSEF. These have to do with the College Skateboarder Education Fund, I believe is what it was. But it's like a scholarship fund for college skateboarders, giving scholarships to skateboarders. Kind of cool, I guess. These are available on Sneakers now. Sneakers app, Saturday morning, 10 a.m., May 3rd. Grab those if you want them. And then next Saturday morning, a little bit more hype building around these. UNC Reimagined Jordan 1 High OGs. These price tag on these is $180. These will probably sell out. I got to think that a lot of people are probably excited about this colorway. I think it hasn't dropped since 2016 or 17. Take a drink. But UNC Reimagined, those are dropping on Sneakers and I believe many other retailers as well. So next week, if you're interested in these, get into the raffles, get entered, and do your best. And you should probably be able to hit them. Don't forget about Death for Dollars. They've got lots of great WWE merchandise, hoodies, T-shirts, and other stuff over there. Lots of great stylish, high-quality clothing. I can't say that enough about Death for Dollars. And also show them some love because they've shown Hat Talk Live so much love. Great quality merchandise. Everybody who's made a purchase is very happy with their purchases. Head on over death4dollars.com. Also, don't forget about Dark Pick. They've got some great sleeveless tees, T-shirts, all kinds of stuff. Not just wrestling. They've got rock band stuff, horror movie themed merchandise, lots of great stuff. Fairly inexpensive, I will add too. And you can get a discount. Big T15. Big T15 gets you 15% off. That's Big T15 for 15% off at Dark Pick. MyUS.com. You guys have heard me talk about this stuff. If you're watching in your foreign country, you need to get shipping to your home country. MyUS.com gives you a home address in the United States. You can get your merchandise shipped to the address in the United States, then get it shipped to your home country. Cool. Good. Now's that time to scan that QR code and get my link tree saved into your bookmark links, so you have all the most trusted Goorin Bros retailers, all the great retailers that help support Hat Talk Live. And anytime you use one of the links that's in my link tree, you are helping to support Hat Talk Live and all the great things we do, like the giveaways that Joshua loves and that many of you out there love. So that's the point. It goes full circle. I'm able to do giveaways and things like that because of you guys using the link tree and supporting and everything we're doing here, and my time and energy and effort to put in this show every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube. If you're watching over on Instagram, I encourage you to come over and watch on YouTube. I am not paying attention to the chat on Instagram at all. So I see a couple of you over there watching. Come on over to YouTube, smash that like button. We'll get a sneak peek of Clown Class and subscribe. Thank you. So 9060 Nation, as Gio is saying. And I saw Joseph Anderson also saying he just got his first pair of 9060s. What have you been waiting for, Joseph Anderson? Shoe is comfortable as fuck. It is absolutely the most comfortable sneaker in the game today. Goorin Bros fans, the best Facebook group for Goorin Bros fans on Facebook. Great chat, great interaction. Most hats buy, sold, and traded. Hands down. Join the best group for Goorin Bros fans. Also, don't forget to join the loyalty tier tonight. I will be live again tonight with Charisma for another wrap-up show for loyalty tier members only. It's only $4.99 a month for you guys to join in and participate and watch the wrap-up show. Charisma has done a phenomenal job of hosting the wrap-up show each and every week. He asks all the hard-hitting questions, and I already gave him a bunch of topics already. I'm sure he's ready to go for tonight. Lots of great stuff to talk about tonight on the wrap-up show. We'll be there for about 30 minutes or so tonight, talking about whatever you want to talk about. So there you go. There's over how many links on the link tree? Crazy Hawk? I can't see that number. It's not showing up. Tomorrow, I will be live for the Clown Class Live Cop Show. I will be here 5 minutes before your local drop time to show you the hat in hand and on head. So tune in tomorrow, 5 minutes before drop time, while you are purchasing Clown Class, and come in and see it in full detail right here on YouTube on Hat Talk Live. I will also be live next week, May the 9th, for the Mommy Live Cop Show. So I will be live next week as well. So be sure to tune in 5 minutes before drop time. That's one you're not going to want to miss. And also, as I mentioned earlier, May 29th, we are going to give away an entire Neon Noir capsule. And all you have to do is follow the instructions in the reel on my Instagram. Head on over to my Instagram after the show. Check it out. Do what's needed to be done. And you will be entered to win a Neon Noir capsule in its entirety. So tomorrow, again, I will be live. That's for tomorrow, not today. Tomorrow, I will be live 5 minutes before your local drop time. I might have a special guest. Stay tuned. Before we talk about Friday drop, I have not promoted this yet. This is the first time I'm promoting it. Let me take a drink first. I saw this thing promoted a ton of times on social media. It's actually Edge and Christian came up with this concept. They invented this. It's called the Pure Plank. And they gave it so much credit for helping them get back into shape, for making their backs feel better after years of wrestling abuse and all the injuries that they had sustained. And I was like, you know what? My back sucks. Let me give this thing a shot, because I'm willing to try just about, well, almost anything. Jamie, I'm still undefeated. This thing has been a game changer. And I would not promote something that I do not, and that's why I've waited to promote it. I have been working out on this thing for the past 11 days. My back feels the best that it's felt in 3 years. Some of it has to do with this thing. Some of it has to do with, I think my back is just starting to finally feel better too. But I will give a good portion of credit to this because it is getting my core in amazing strength and shape. I'm doing things that I've never even tried to do. I was never a big believer in planks. I never really bought into it too much. The planking craze was in like 2013. There's an episode of The Office that even references planks. It was, making a joke out of it. There was people who were just planking all over the place. This board is, if you're looking to get in shape, if you're looking to strengthen your core, if you've got back pain, there's a multitude of things that this can help with. If you're someone out there who recently had a baby, there's even a postpartum workout. It's about $150 and you can save 10% off of it with code BIGT10. I have a link in my link tree. I'm going to start posting some content with this thing. I strongly recommend it. The workouts, you're done in sometimes less than 10, 20 minutes. It's not a lot of time. And I'm going to tell you, the results in just 11 days from when I started using this thing, I'm amazed because I did not even think I was going to be at this point in 11 days. When I got it, I set a goal. I said, I'm going to do 30 straight days on this thing just to give it a full shot and give it a full try. Like the real try. I want to see if this thing really does what they say it does. I'm going to give it a full shot. I'm going to do these workouts. I'm going to hit this hard and do it. I was running for a couple weeks and then my friggin' hamstring went. So I had nothing I could do except lift weights and do this. So I said, all right, let's do it. 30 days is what my challenge is. And I'm willing to, maybe if we get a group of you guys that all buys in and gets one of these, we can do like a group. We can do like a pure plank group and like support each other on doing the workouts and like, getting a streak going and getting these things going. Jamie says he's ordering his tomorrow. So perfect. He can join in too. Like we'll get this going. And I know some of you out there, maybe you're fit enough. Maybe you work out in the gym, or maybe you're just looking for something you can do at home quickly sometimes that just makes your core feel good. Santiago asking how it works. There's actually an app there's a Pure Plank app that has 16 different workouts that you can use. And this board is like semi-cushioned. It helps you with your form of when you're doing the planks. It has those positional, you see there's different spots. There's 7 different spots for the pegs to move. So whatever position you want to move into, you can move those pegs. There's all kinds of crazy, it's not just your regular planks. It's all kinds of variations. There's side planks. There's jumping jack planks. There's all kinds of crazy posing and yoga kind of things on it. It's cool. It's pretty cool. And it's something you can do at home. And as my wife has said, I come out of there 15 minutes and I am soaked, sweating. And it is definitely a workout. It's way more than I even thought it was. I'm using it as a supplemental thing. It's supplemental from my running and working out in the gym. But this is definitely something I'm going to incorporate because it's made my back feel so good. So that's enough on that. You're going to hear me talk about this more, but I am going to have some content too. But Big T10, save 10% off, Pure Plank. You can get the link in my link tree. It takes you right in. It gives you the discount and everything. Appreciate you guys to let me know if you join up and we can start a little group or whatever of working out on these things. And it'll be a lot of fun. All right. 51 minutes in and I'm finally just getting to clown class. Wow. What a night. What a night. What a show. I think this was a good show. The narcissist in me thinks that this was a good show tonight. Clown class. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time, exclusively on the Goorin World app. Make sure you got your payment information, your address, all that good stuff, all set to go. I will have a reel. I will have some photos and everything up tomorrow. So be sure to check that out. I do have a sneak peek where I could show you a little bit more of this hat. Any guesses on the animal? Anybody else want to take a guess? I think some people might have seen some things. They might have a guess, but great materials on this one. A little bit something different done with the patch. This patch is a little bit different. I'm going to say up front, I don't think that this is going to be one for everybody, but it's still a great quality hat. It's something pretty cool. So we'll see. We'll see what you guys think of it tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time. I'll be live 5 minutes before your local drop time to show you this hat in hand and on head tomorrow. So I do see somebody guessing, and I can't confirm or deny, but I do have a sneak peek. What I will do now, because I am trying to get out of here so we can go live for the wrap-up show at 10 o'clock, because I do want to get this done in a timely fashion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the raffle wheel ready, and then I'm going to post up a question for all of you, a trivia question. It's going to be Hat Talk Live trivia tonight. And I will post that up, and you guys will send me a DM with the answer. Do not answer in the chat. And then I'll put you on the raffle wheel, and then we'll spin the wheel, and one of you will walk away with Bouncy, Corgi Bounce from last week. I will give away one of those tonight. Yes. Yes, some people are guessing. Yes, some people are guessing correctly on the animal. So appreciate 36 million of you being in here tonight watching. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to post up this question. I will await your answers. Remember, do not answer in the chat. Send me a DM on Instagram. I will get you entered into the raffle wheel. Also, please do send a screenshot showing you are subscribed to Hat Talk Live. It is a requirement, and you do have to be watching on YouTube. So if you are watching over on Instagram, please come on over and watch on YouTube if you are going to enter the raffle. So, all right, let me get this up. This is going to be a tough one for people if you're not a fan of if you haven't been a fan of the show. So, what was the number of the Hat Talk Live event held last May in upstate New York? Send your answer to Big T5279 on Instagram along with a screenshot showing you are subscribed on YouTube, and I will take your answers and I will get you entered to the raffle wheel. 30-day rule does apply. 30-day rule does apply. Such a great show tonight that my dogs are falling asleep. So my dogs are sleeping right through the show. Hopefully you didn't. Appreciate you guys all watching tonight. Once again, thank you to my great moderators out there. We had a good night tonight. Didn't really see anything come through. So that's a good sign. I will await your answers. Or maybe some people don't want to win this one. Remember, 30-day rule does apply if you or anyone in your household. Where K Dizzle? K Dizzle comes in here, types a comment. K Dizzle, you still watching? Calling these people out. Got a couple people. There he is. There he is. He's just very quiet. That's all. See him come in. He comes in with throws the ones up, and then I don't hear anything from him the rest of the night. We got a bunch of those. I mean, there's lurkers out there. Not saying K Dizzle's a lurker, but I know there's tons of people out there watching. How you guys doing? They love to watch. They love to watch. This might be a quick raffle. I'll give you guys 30 more seconds. Give you guys 30 more seconds. $30 more seconds, or actually 15 more seconds now. Giving you guys 15 more seconds. Make sure I ain't got no hidden messages or anybody answering. Sometimes those have. All right, we good? I only got two entrants. Really? That's bad. That's a reflection of the hat, I think. All right. People don't want to burn their eligibility. Jamie and Pedro Benda are your two entrants tonight. Look, sometimes what I say is true. I get it. The answer was 505 if you want to be correct. Make sure you're smashing that like button if you're watching. We got to get that sneak peek in the next couple minutes. So I'm going to get out of here and I'll just do it on the wrap-up show. So the answer was 5. Hat Talk Live 5. Hard to believe that event was a year ago tomorrow. A year ago tomorrow. So, all right. One of these two people is going to win Corgi Bounce. I'll give it a funky spin. Let me randomize it. Random. Jamie and Pedro have corgis. Jamie does not. Jamie's a cat. He's a cat guy. Who is going to be the winner? And even Jamie can't even win a 50-50 contest. Pedro Benda, congratulations. You are the winner of Corgi Bounce. You have just won a Corgi Bounce, one of the brave entrants into the raffle tonight. Many people seem to not want to enter that one. But congratulations to Pedro Benda. He's won on the show before. Appreciate you watching tonight. Appreciate you being here. So there you go. That is one for Pedro Benda. I will set that aside for you and send out some other stuff with it as well. All right. Need a few more likes. It looks like we're struggling tonight on the likes. Appreciate you guys. If you're watching, please subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the show. The wife just ruined what was going to be an ability to get out of here without that happening, but almost made it. Almost made it. Yes, you are a winner by getting the question right. You are. You're right, Jamie. Thank you, Jilly. Oh, and I can't get out of here without, because while you guys give me those 4 or 5 likes, I did want to mention I got sneakers to show, so we're gonna get out of here a little bit late. First things first, though. I want to say thank you to Jilly. She sent me an awesome CM Punk T-shirt. You guys see that? Get there. It says "In Punk We Trust," just like in Big T we trust. Punk ripped off my slogan, so very nice. Thank you. We'll be rocking this at that upcoming event. The secret event. Thank you to Jilly for sending that. She also didn't stop there. She also sent me this awesome CM Punk Nexus figure. And what's funny, I don't think she even knew this, but CM Punk joined the Nexus in Albany, New York, and I was there that night when CM Punk joined. And it was funny that she sent this. It was almost like one of those like unknown coincidence. It was an unknown coincidence, but very cool that she sent this. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate that a lot. I want to show a couple sneakers too. I will also acknowledge your guys. Thank you, PD Benda. Congratulations, you won on my birthday night. Angie, thank you so much for the happy early birthday. Yep. Met Jewel, thank you very much. Crazy Ox saying the mermaid cake is on the way. You can keep it. Krista Wilson saying happiest birthday. We love you and your hard work. Have the best day and weekend ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you, Red Hammock, all the way from Australia. Thank you, Santiago. Appreciate you. Let me show you a couple sneakers that I picked up recently. First, I'll show you box. Show you box first. Standard red Nike box. Box reads Air Max 90. Haven't had a pair of these in a really long time. You might have seen them already posted. I've already posted these with Thunder. I did a pairing for y'all. But Air Max 90, pretty cool. Pink and black and gray. They were dirt cheap at the fucking outlet, so I couldn't pass up. It was like $56 or something like that for these. I was like, all right. So I might rock them tomorrow, actually. Maybe. We'll see. So Air Max 90. And I also did hit, these are the Air Jordan 4 Retro SP. You guys might know them as the Jordan 4 SBs in that blue. Nice suede, not that pubic hair suede, the nice suede on that toe box there. Nice leather on these, gum bottom with the white. Pretty cool. So kind of remind me of military blues. Kind of like, do I need them? Probably not. I don't really need them, but I got them. So we'll see what I do with them. But that's it. How we go? There we go. We got 50. There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's get you guys a sneak peek and then head on over to the wrap-up show. Hopefully you guys are joining the loyalty tier. Again, all these giveaways and everything, hope you guys appreciate. Give a little bit back, joining in the loyalty tier. Appreciate you guys doing that. We put out a lot of great content on here. Here you go, sneak peek. Tomorrow, clown class, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mexico time, exclusively on the Goorin World app. The only place where you're going to be able to get Friday drops each and every week is the Goorin World app. So clown class tomorrow. See something peeking at you there? Peeking at you from that inside. There you go. This is a fun one. This is a fun one tomorrow, so be ready. Don't miss out. I'll be here live with it. I'll show you all the great details of it. So, Geos, thank you. He says happy birthday to my best friend, brother. We all appreciate the hard work you put into this. Thank you so much, Geo. I love you. I love you too, bro. And lots of 50 like comments. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys on the wrap up show coming up next. Appreciate you guys all watching tonight. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget, I'll be back live tomorrow, 5 minutes before your local drop time for the Friday Drop Live Cup. See you guys. As always, I'm Big T. We the ones. In Big T we trust.